How's it going, everybody? Wildman Wes here, and welcome to the Worst State of Movies, where we look at 50 films made in the United States, and we decide whether or not they have earned the title for being the worst movie made in such state. Well, as usual, time to get on the whirlybird and see where we go next. We are now in the state of Montana, where you watch a lot of episodes of Yellowstone. And if you're lucky like I was, you could win a trip to the Marlboro Ranch in Bozeman. That was actually a lot of fun, and I've got a lot of great memories. But I digress. It's time to talk about some bad memories, so to speak. Ooh, this movie could probably get me into a little bit of trouble, provided the topic. Now, I'll specify before with the episode I did on Battlefield Earth. I'm treading very lightly on some of these things. Even though I've been doing my best not to get in trouble, I have to sit here before you, a film reviewer, a film critic, and nothing outside of this movie has any impact on what I feel about it. We're just going to speed through this as best as I can so I don't get in trouble with anybody. Today we're going to be talking about 1980's Heaven's Gate. When I first thought about this movie, I thought to myself, is this about a group that believes that they're going to go into a spaceship and fly off and everything on Earth is going to go terrible? No, that wasn't it at all. And remember, this was 20 years ago and I was in a film class in college. I was pretty dopey back then. Still kind of dopey now, but Wes, get to the point. Movie. Okay, this movie. It takes place in 1870 to start off with at Harvard, where some college students are graduating. They're going to have the time of their life. Yay! Well, not quite. We fast forward about 20 years later, and one of the guys that graduated from Harvard is a little bit of a Dunsky. He thinks of the greater good, but it ain't really going to work for him. We also have a man named James, who's a U.S. Marshal, and he's going through all the states and about to try to help people that are less fortunate and also immigrants with their cattle and trying to make sure that they are protected and everything's fine. But there is a group of the elite living in the state that don't want these immigrants to have any cattle or much less survive. Back and forths are going on and on and on. There's deception, there's anger, there's hatred, there's people no longer alive. In the end, people have to sort out their differences, even if it means at what cost. I want to review this better, but the problem is the powers that be. If you talk about things too much and somebody gets upset, you're going to have a whole bunch of paperwork to deal with, and I'm not going to leave it at that. Best way I could say is go to your local streaming service and at least watch it once. Talk about what I like and what I don't like about this film. We're going to start off with what I don't like first. One big thing is I have an issue when movies go to blank screen at the beginning and do an overture or an interlude to establish a supposed mood. One in particular movie that does this that kind of, I appreciate it for what it is, but I still have an issue at the beginning with that movie as well. Stanley Kubrick's 2001 Odyssey, Space Odyssey. I have to keep mentioning that because I keep screwing it up when I talk about it to other people. Back to the movie review, Wes. Back to the movie review. Interlude for 2001 Space Odyssey definitely pulls that length of roughly about 2 to 2.5 minutes. That's pretty rough. Then we go into a movie like Heaven's Gate, and the overture blank screen before the rolling opening credits, it's over 4 damn minutes. At that point, I'm thinking, man, I probably could have went to the bathroom now. Why did I go before? Oh gosh, why did I rush to get through traffic to get here to see the opening? I could have been 4 minutes late and it wouldn't have been a problem. Speaking of the length of the film, this one is over 3 hours. So if you have a day where you have nothing better to do and want to watch a movie, and whether or not it's good or bad, watch Heaven's Gate. Seriously. You'll decide afterwards whether or not you wasted your time. Me, I don't think I wasted my time. I'm going to talk about what I like now. We do have a very great cast to this movie. We have people like Chris Christopherson, we have Christopher Walken, we have Jeff Bridges, we have Richard Mazur, we have Isabel Huppert, we have John Hurt. We have quite a number of people in this film that do what they can to keep us invested for 3 hours. As I mentioned, the cast list alone, definitely a lot of who's who from Hollywood back then. However, like I mentioned, 3 hours may not be a lot of people's cup of tea. Unless, of course, it's something from Marvel, right? Do not let Charlene take over. Get back to the point. Appreciate what the cast does with their acting dynamics, how they interact with each other, and also they can really establish the anger and the hatred of each character in this film, and you can really tell when somebody's about to betray another person when it's going to happen. It's not necessarily that bad predictable or like that oh my gosh predictable. It's that it's like you're watching a horror film and you're about to see somebody get it and you're yelling from the theater, don't go, don't do that, don't listen to him. That's exactly the equivalent. And as long as this movie is, it works. It works, and that is really awesome, especially for something that's considered an epic when it gets to that time frame for a movie. The imagery in this film is very rough, and when I say very rough, I'm not saying it in a way to shake a finger. A lot of it is the depictions of what happened back in the late 1800s. Whether or not it's accurate, the images are disturbing. I will say that. So if you do decide to watch this movie, take it with a grain of salt. Viewer discretion is advised. It's definitely, when I mention the phrase endurance trial, I'm not kidding, especially when it comes to this movie. This one is one of the biggest endurance and gut checks you're going to have for a while, especially when it comes to something non-horror. Alrighty, now that I've abridged this review as best as I can, it's time to talk about what I grade this. Is it the worst movie of Montana? The story is definitely something that will make you think. It will hit you in some of the ways that you weren't expecting. Rewatchability-wise, if you do have the stamina to watch a movie a couple times over, especially if it's over 3 hours long, I could say you can handle it. If not, well, you find something else. For me, rewatchability-wise, there are some things I probably missed along the way. And with the cast alone, I love every single person that's in it. So usually when I love people that are in a movie, I can watch it again. So Heaven's Gate, just barely. You barely survived this one. Oh, wow. I better wrap this up because I'm feeling really uncomfortable about talking about some of the things involved in this. Got something out of this review, even if it was slightly abridged. If you've seen the movie and agree with me, leave a thumbs up, and if not, I totally understand. This was one of those movies, yeah, still giving me a little bit of unnerved attitude, but well, we hope that you still stick around, you push that subscribe button, and also check out some of the other stuff from the original episodes of The Worst State of Movies, or from What's Your Poison for our beer review stuff, or for all you gamers out there, check out Game Central Station. We got a lot of stuff coming down the road. Until then, I'm Wildman Wes, and we will see you next time.